Hi everyone, welcome to Table Stick. Today we're looking at how to make your 10 times table facts sticky using super strategies and of course your Table Stick home kit to help us. So grab your table stick, grab your 10 times table cards and let's get started. So we're going to dive straight in with the super strategies, which today is pattern. We're just going to use that one main super strategy. And we're going to be using 10 frames to help us. So you don't need to have these at home, that's absolutely fine. You can just watch the video to get the idea. But if you want to make your own 10 frames, you can just draw it. That's absolutely fine. So it's just a rectangle divided into 10 boxes, 10 empty spaces. And then you just need something for counters. So anything that you've got a lot of is absolutely perfect. So that might be pasta, it might be pennies, it might be little figures, whatever you've got a lot of is absolutely great. Okay, so let's carry on. So we've got 1 times 10 first of all, and we can see that means 1 full 10 frame. So 1 lot of 10 is 10. The one here means 1 full 10 in the tens column. We haven't got any ones, which is why we've got a 0 in the ones column. So let's put that card on our stick to start with. So 1 lot of 10, 1 times 10 is 10. We've got 1 lot of 10 in the tens column and no ones. Okay, so let's have a look now at 2 times 10. So that means that we've got 2 full 10 frames. 10 and another 10 is 20. Again, we haven't got anything in the ones column, it's empty, which is why we put a 0 to show that we haven't got any ones in the ones column. So this 2 means that we've got 2 full 10s and no ones. Okay, so here are 2 full 10s, which we can see here in the fact is a 2 in the tens column and no ones, 0 ones. Okay, so 2 times 10, 2 lots of 10 are 20. Okay, so 3 times 10 or 3 lots of 10 or 10 at 10 at 10, almost the same, doesn't it? So let's have a look at that. So 3 lots of 10, so means 1 lot of 10, 2 lots of 10, 3 times 10, 3 times 10, 3 lots of 10. So that means that we've got 10, 20, 30. So 3 times 10 is 30. So the 3 here in the tens column means 3 tens, which is what we've got here. And the 0 means no ones. So we haven't got any ones, there's no ones left over. We've just got 3 lots of 10. Okay, are you getting the idea? Excellent. So if you've made more 10 frames, you can carry on making these full 10 frames for each of the 10 times table facts. Okay, if you haven't, that's fine. You can picture it in your head, picture the full 10 frames. So 4 times 10. So that would mean, if you can picture it in your head, 4 full 10 frames, which would make altogether 40, because the 4 here means 4 tens and the 0 means no ones. And we know that 4 full tens make 40. Okay, excellent. So next we've got 5 times. So 5 times 10 means 5 lots of 10. So that'll be 5 full 10 frames. So we've got 5 in the tens column because it's 5 lots of 10 and we've got no ones again. So a 0 again in the ones column. So 5 full 10s. We don't say 5t, although that would make total sense. We say 50. So 5 lots of 10 are 50. Are you starting to see the pattern? Yeah, so if we've got 1 lot of 10, we have 1 in the tens column and no units. If we've got 2 lots of 10, we have 2 in the tens column and no unit, no ones. If we've got 3 lots of 10, we have 3 in the tens column and no ones. If we've got 4 times 10, we have 4 in the tens column and 0 in the ones, and so on. Okay, cool, isn't it? Yeah, excellent. So next up we have got 6 times 10. So again, that would mean 6 lots of 10. So 6 full 10 frames. So we've got 6 in the tens column and 0 in the ones column. So we've got 60. 6 tens are 60 and we've got nothing in the ones column. Okay, excellent. Next up, 7 times 10. So what number do you think is going to be in the tens column? And what number do you think is going to be in the ones column? Let's have a look, see if you're right. Are you right? Yeah, excellent, well done. So 7 times 10, or 7 lots of 10, if you're making it with 10 frames at home, you'll have 7 full 10 frames and no ones left over, okay? So there we go, that would be the 7 full 10s and no ones left over. So we've got a 0 in the ones column, so that says 70, 70. So 7 times 10 is 70. Okay, excellent. Next one, 8 times 10. So what number do you think is going to be in the tens column? What number do you think is going to be in the ones column? Okay, you're shouting at me. Let's have a look and see if you're right. 8 times 10 is 80. So 8 in the tens column, 0 in the ones column. So that will be 8 full 10 frames and 0 ones left over. So 8 tens and 0 ones, 80. So 8 times 10 is 80. Great stuff. And the next one, 9 times 10, so that's 9 lots of 10. So now, if you're making it at home with 10 frames, you will have 9 full 10 frames and no ones left over. Again, so there's the 9 full 10 frames, 9 full 10s and no ones left over. So you can really see this pattern now, can't you? Yeah, on your table stick. So now we've got 10 lots of 10, which is 100. When we've got 10 lots of 10, that makes 1 lot of 100. So that would be 1 in the hundreds column, and now we've not got any 10s and we've not got any ones left over. We've just got 1 lot of 100. So 10 tens make 100. 10 times 10 is 100. Now 11 times 10. What do you think is going to be in the tens column? What do you think is going to be in the ones column? Let's have a look and see if you're right. So 11 times 10, we've got 1 lot of 100, 1 lot of 10 and no ones, 0 ones. So were you right? Did you get that right? Yeah? So after 100, if we had 1 more 10, that means we have 1 in the tens column and still no ones. Okay? So if you see the pattern, there are never any ones in the 10 times table. It's always 0. Okay? And last of all, the very, very last of our 12 times table facts. Now, we are going to use 10 times 10 to help us with this, because we can do 10 times 10 easily. 10 times 10 we know is 100. So this is a landmark number. That means we can use this fact to help us to get to numbers near it that are a little bit trickier. So if we know that 10 times 10 is 100, we've said 1 more lot of 10 is 110. And so we want 2 more 10s to help us find 12 times 10. So come back to the landmark number. 10 times 10 is 100. And you're going to add 2 more lots of 10, because 12, remember, is a 10 and 2. So we know that 10 times 10 is 100. So now we need to add on 2 more lots of 10, which we know are 20. So 100 add 20 is 120. So 12 times 10 is 120. And just to remind you, we use this landmark number, this number that we can find really easily. We know 10 times 10 is 100, and we just add on 2 more lots of 10. So 100 add 20 is 120. Excellent. So they are all of the facts for your 10 times table. So now is a perfect place to pause the video, take all of those cards off and practice again. using that strategy. Okay, excellent. When you're feeling really super confident, we can start the next challenge, which is taking the cards off. So 1 times 10 is 10, we can do that. 2 times 10, so that's 2 lots of 10, so that means I've got 2 in the tens column, and I know that there aren't any ones, so it's 20. 2 times 10 is 20. Now I can pick any of these cards. I'm going to go for 7 times 10, so that means 7 lots of 10, 7 full 10 frames, which would mean 7 in the tens column, and I know there aren't any ones, so it's going to be a 0 in the ones column. So 7 times 10 is 70. I can do that. And you're going to carry on taking off all of the cards until you finish up with an empty table stick. And then you are ready for the final challenge, which is to say all of your 10 times table facts without any of the cards on. Okay, so keep practicing until those facts become really sticky and you don't even need the strategy anymore, you just know them. So keep practicing, have fun, let me know how you get on, and I will see you again really soon in another table stick video. Okay, bye for now.